Alright. Sound check, sound check. Hello, hello. Sound check, sound check. Am I here? Alright. Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. This is Simple Life Boy here. And in this video, we are now going to play Nilou's Story Quest. So, in the last video, we played Nilou's Story Quest. It's a pretty depressing and it's a pretty cool quest here. And, currently, I'm wanting to clear all the story quests that is present here because, I just wanted to do some little content lately because we're going to have some classes probably on January 16. So I kind of that's the reason why I'm actually scheduling myself to do this live streams, and I'm actually playing the story quests. So just to clear out, and I just wanted to go do some YouTube content, just for hobby. I'm not here for the monetization, or if ever am I'm still not seriously considering it. Anyways, without further ado, we are now going to start Nilou's Story Quest. So I'm basically expecting some typical NPC story. I don't know what kind of sadness they will give to us in here. Tomorrow will be Nahida, so definitely that's gonna be the last one, and I don't know what kind of content I'm gonna do at the last part. I don't know, Awanyaka Quest or Kamisato Aito, but they're already integrated, so alright, let us now start. Open. The warm rhythm of the streets. Alright. Oh god, just a minute. I'm actually gonna arrange my electric fan. It's a good thing that don't have the another electric fan that I have because it's kinda given up, but it's overheating. So good thing I kinda noticed that because it actually omits the smelling of something burning there. So just a minute. I'm using a miniature. Hope it's not too loud. Alright, let us go to Star. And let's meet up with the most beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful girl in Sumeru, because there might be some new waifus coming up in Sumeru, but I think today it's not. It's like because in the next update we're going to Liyue, so we're just gonna have like a side content here. Type content there, okay, like in the future. Okay, where do I actually want to go? Sorry. Let me fall down. Alright, let's go. So she's kind of performing. Oh, I thought she's up on stage. There she is. Hello, Nilou. I'm supposed to skip Paimon's dialogue.
Nilou! It's nice to... Oh! Hey there, Traveler in Paimon. Are you here for some... That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zeros Festival turned out to be a grand success.
Ah, yes, this is actually after the Archon quest. Oh, wait. I know this is like the before Archon quest, but since we finished the Archon quest, so I kind of spoiled myself a little bit here, but this actually affected if you play after the Archon quest in 3.2, if I'm correct. Yeah, 3.2, since she was released in 3.1.
And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come?
Of
It'll
course.
be a really fun time.
Celebration event.
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind.
So logically, this is before the Archon quest, and remember this Sub-Zeros festival where basically a looping dream was happening just to power up Scaramouche Machine God or something. Yeah. So it's really a very good experience there. So it's kind of sad that I didn't play it because, busy in academics and probably getting some laziness in me. So enough talking.
Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later. Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review. But no one remembers that once the celebration starts. It's not like he can't also have some fun himself.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our year celebration.
Of course. We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a present. No way! Treat others how you want
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Maybe.
It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon. You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining.
That's cool.
You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Speaking of, since we last met her in a dream, many more things have happened.
Is something up?
Did you run into any trouble after your dance?
You mean when I danced at the square right in front of the academia?
Oh, see?
Not a single person came after me. I
Damn.
left really easily.
See? So, I don't know what's the dialogue before the Archon quest. So I guess that additional dialogue before is probably like, yeah, I guess that's like, after we play the Archon quest. So based on this dialogue, we can literally see that this is like affected already after the Archon quest.
After that, no one came to the theater to scold me either. We actually gained many new customers, and they were all academia students. From what I can tell, in the past, if a student were to put off their studies to watch a show or dance, they'd be called foolish and irresponsible. But now, it seems like this attitude is changing. People are starting to believe that engaging with the arts can help them balance their moods, and through that, improve their research efficiency at work.
See, there's nothing wrong when relaxing. That's literally me.
Anyway, it seems like people have to personally experience something to gain a good understanding of it.
True.
They should thank us for opening their...
That'll probably take some time. They're still droning on and on about experimentation and proof. Will they really gain more appreciation for the arts if they continue to think of everything like that? Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Yeah, of course.
It'll be a great time.
Alright, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Did you...
Just one box. The rest were given to me. I really don't know how it came to this much.
That's way too...
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. This seems to happen every time. I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping.
Well, I guess, you know what will happen. We will help you.
So this isn't even all...
Are you sure?
Cute. She's very cute. Anyways, yes.
Of course! Carrying stuff...
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this.
Nah, this always happens. We get used to it.
But now you're helping me instead.
Nah, we're used to it.
Well, let's hurry up and grab the last...
Alright. To the Y. Collect the purchased goods with Nilou. Definitely Nilou.
Oh! Well, if it isn't Nilou.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a
Hello.
very experienced adventurer.
Don't you dare talk,
And
Paimon.
this is Paimon,
Oh, thank you.
her super reliable guide and helper.
No. Paimon is...
No, 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 no. Come on! X!
Don't underestimate Nilou. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here.
Touching?
Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
What's that?
Oh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his.
Mixed slice and meat that's baked.
Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
But is it really just for the kids?
It's for
Don't you often follow
everyone.
them in too?
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a...
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Alright.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness!
No
Typical
matter how many
Paimon.
times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
We should pay you at least.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
It's actually
Make sure you got everything.
kind of embarrassing if you're doing it all
Feel
alone.
free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
She's very close.
Yeah. Everyone has their own
Ooh,
ways
we
of
have to have some food.
and it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
Now, let me see the food there. It's actually a health food. How nice. This is actually cool.
Nilou, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered. If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
Damn, the sumpter beasts are literally like half mites. It's neither they are literally gonna be very friendly or literally gonna kill you. I mean, they're wild animals, and then it's up to you if you want to tame them.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen.
Jude said that some...
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilou,
Trying to pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like
I mean, they're
gnawing
wild
on
animals.
things. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
Oh wow.
You've tested this?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
Yeah, you're eventually gonna kill some sumpter beasts. I don't know what kind of rules of nature in this, in Sumeru. I don't know if you get crime if they eat some illegal products or some, yeah.
True.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen.
Hey,
Can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually
Ooh.
need.
he's actually a very good con artist, huh?
Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Vendors shouldn't use manipulative tactics.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed headfirst to the Sumpter Bee. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom.
Well, surely it's gonna be a true story, huh?
Our Nilou here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize two things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now.
So that's his
There's no
advertisement,
need
huh?
to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition.
Please don't tell me this is going to be the problem.
They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilou, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day
I
continuing
see.
to hold on to.
Recycling.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about
Jesus
it, give me
Christ.
some theater tickets later.
Oh god, I'm kind of headache right now. I don't understand his logic.
Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even...
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache.
Love his voice though.
Thanks for the huge favor.
Definitely that voice actor's gonna voice a future
There's
Genshin
still
character.
one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired.
If Paimon were to refuse, would you then think less of Paimon than...
Shut up.
Thanks for the huge favor.
Well, that's alright. As long as she shut up. As long as Paimon shut up.
About time, Nilou. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Ooh, caught red-handed.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Ooh! A call to leakers, I guess.
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
No wonder they want to skip the story.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before. Ah, weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by.
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Reikar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath.
Ta-da!
I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
What just happened?
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
I get. Oh wow!
Farhad did most of the work. What
That's
a
cute.
surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about crafts.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Let's go! I hope this is permanent.
Perfectly.
They're so
No.
pretty! Is there one...
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones.
Ooh, child
I
size!
wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Yeah, and of course this is like only a not permanent. It's only a story cosmetic, an exclusive one. So of course Mihoi will not give us some really permanent cosmetics.
Fascinating.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great! Please and thank you.
Weren't you going to help out after all the free food and materials?
But we have a problem.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilou saw right through you.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Ooh, feeling guilty,
Paimon
huh?
looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular.
I mean, you're literally fighting.
Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
Oh, I guess.
No, let Paimon. Paimon's traveler's right.
Well, you're pushing yourself, I guess.
Paimon can't fly anymore.
Then you can just walk.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Fucking cockroach.
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Thank you, Paimon.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
Alright, bye.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
Is everyone always this friendly?
Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors. So we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
With this many free...
I felt so guilty at first. Like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money. When you order the wrong item, or make too much of something,
Yes.
sometimes
It's
the best way
recycling.
to maximize the value of those goods is to give them away. That's why there's no need to
Give
stress
away.
over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
True.
Oh,
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore. So really, don't worry about it. Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
Sure don't need any help?
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of everything. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
I don't think about that. Surely there's going to be a problem.
wow. The atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth. Hey there.
Ah, a newcomer. Doesn't look too bright.
Hey!
You, on the other hand,
Thank you.
you're a special one.
Oh, thank you.
How would you describe the concept of art?
Art? Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
Oh, yes, this is a good question. Tangible manifestation of human sentiments or an expression of our aesthetic ideals? I'm not gonna go with the first one.
So that's what you think, hmm? Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional.
Probably a scripted one, I guess.
Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or
Oh my
is it
God.
a naturally existing resource?
He's a philosopher.
I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
A resource?
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch.
Oh, so you're just like an assistant playwright or something?
I prefer to abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience.
So you're mostly in the audience side, huh?
The existence of the theater, of Nilou, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have...
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art?
To serve as an answer to your questions.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you.
Well, there's so many meanings.
To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience. Art is already all around us.
Okay.
Hello.
What?
What?
Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
Oh, hey, calm down. We're here with Nilou.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction. I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
Is that
No. Well, yes. But not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that we use in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Sorry to bother you. You won't disturb you then.
What an oddball. Oh well, it's none of our...
Well, I mean, there's some people that's really serious about this, you know. Probably, you know, there might be some perfectionist people.
Sorry.
Unparalleled splendor would maybe even worthy of being considered one of
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilou move some stuff.
Yep,
Are you
course.
two also here for the celebration event?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi.
They haven't done
I hope
anything.
they aren't bothering you.
Well, they haven't done anything.
They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event.
They're so lively.
Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilou and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Paimon!
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident. Material struggles can
Condolences.
always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing...
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Alright.
Look! Nilou's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
Oh no, I don't think that will
Sorry
happen.
for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done. I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Let us give you a hand.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's go. Ooh.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange. As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all. I didn't do that great of a job. And who
Oh,
would
no
even
worries.
like it?
Everyone has their efforts.
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a
Oh.
pleasant surprise.
I see.
And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you. I'm still not really
Ooh.
sure about this.
Self-doubt.
There's nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right? Right. Huh. All right. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all. Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready yet. What should I say? Take it easy and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste. Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
Oh, surely it's going to be good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
She looks really nervous.
Yeah, it feels like she's still Nilou doesn't really see herself as part of this community, but it looks like Nilou's...
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Let's go.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become. You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence. Don't be afraid.
You've got this.
Is Mr. Zubair here?
Hmm? Oh, come on,
Sheikh
really?
Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the academia. This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
Dude, I thought we were finished about this. Wait, I know that there's already an affection after we finish the Archon quest, but I don't think logically this is before the Archon quest, and surely you guys already accepted it by now.
What a condescending guy.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders,
Motherfucker!
we have decided to demolish it.
Holy shit!
As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days.
Looks like we're not yet done beating up some academia people, huh?
For further punishment.
Boy, looks like we're not yet finished beating up some academia. Looks like there's some fanatics still staying, huh?
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
Come on, we're gonna beat this up.
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked. And now I suddenly only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Well, you guys created those reasons.
Demolition? What?
The academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual. But our audience isn't the academia.
True.
It's the people of the Grand Bazaar.
I think the camera pans to the girl right there, so I'm guessing that she's planning it.
If our shows are too difficult to understand or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
Many people will become displaced.
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us. But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Father?
Huh? Father?
What academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the academia's name to threaten us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly.
You're still blinded by that.
Time on pointless arguments.
Dude, I thought you're fucking academia. You should love arguments, do you? Alright, I don't care. Let's beat this guy up.
Wrap everything up and make preparations to shut down at once.
We still have one more option. You know the violence?
Why is he always like that?
Don't worry. There's still one option. Violence.
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the hardest to deal with.
Come on, we can use violence.
Is this place gonna get
torn down?
No! I don't want that to happen!
Oh, shh, don't cry. That man was just trying to scare us.
This just came out of nowhere. What'll happen next?
Beats me. Everyone else must also be at a loss.
They get more and more unreasonable with each passing day. I have to think of something.
Sorry. My father is always like that.
The carefree warmth of summer will always give way to the bleak futility of winter. Man is even more fickle than the seasons.
The storm is always with him.
Why couldn't he just have a good faith discussion with us?
Yeah.
There's always room for compromise.
Well, if there really was, then we wouldn't be in this predicament.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
There's no need to apologize, Nilou. No one is what that guy said true.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
So it really has something to do with Inaya.
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She rarely talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them. I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason.
I can ask Nahida to let Nahida to lend a hand.
Nahida? You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah.
She'd probably help if she knew what was going on. No matter how nasty the academia could get, surely they can't win against Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we shouldn't bother her with such a trivial problem. Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
I see.
Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
Sorts out the underlying problem.
Dad.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound
I think a scholar once told me that difference can be settled through a debate. Ooh, I'll hate him?
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We just need to prove that the theater's existence has value.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
And yeah, I remember what Nilou said earlier, that it only needs the experience to actually change their minds. So I think that's the only thing we can do.
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Her daughter?
Huh? Me?
Hey?
No. I'm the literal worst at arguments. I can't debate.
Debates aren't argument. You debate to prove that.
Nilou, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
I'll do my...
Paimon will help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep.
Thanks, you two. Alright. I've decided. Even though I may fail,
Now we need some
I'll
evidence.
do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilou. We're rooting for you.
Okay. Let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Alright. Oh. Is it show cancelled? Oh, okay. Just pick some random person.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible. If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilou's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most.
True.
Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat.
Romantic.
No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog
Oh, so
story.
he's really a playwright.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure
Not how
how well
to
that
tell
will
the
translate to reality.
reality.
I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilou. If you need my help, just say the word. Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with.
So we're definitely going to need you.
He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate. You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilou's feelings. When all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya.
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilou shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
There's nothing in this world that is impossible. Success comes from hard work.
Yeah, it's way too early.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response, but I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me.
Yeah.
I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
I understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself.
We definitely need a mountain of
But
evidence.
since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilou.
Let's go.
Bad guy.
Justice
will prevail.
Make him eat dirt.
You two. We aren't getting into a fight, but thank you for your encouraging words. I'll do my best.
Alright.
Well said back there, Nilou.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
Okay, let's only go with the daughter first.
Time to pull everyone's thoughts.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you. Inaya was right. It's true that
Oh,
I
wait.
couldn't bear to bring down Nilou.
I thought this is Inaya. Jesus Christ, the NPC. Jesus Christ, the NPC's ass is now confusing me.
It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. After all, Nilou was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilou without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Okay, don't be... Oh yes, thank you. So I guess we're gonna go with the important persons, like this one, and this one, I guess? Yeah, alright, let's go with the manager first. So there's a cutscene.
We're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit. I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
This might have something to do with Inaya.
Yes, I know. anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us.
Okay.
If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager. In summary,
he's very...
you need sufficient confidence and strict
he's
adherence
very
to the rules. At least
optimistic.
for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
Alright, got it.
I've seen many. While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the work. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have...
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilou, you are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best.
Huh?
We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
His wife?
Her? My teacher.
Oh,
she was
okay.
an excellent dancer, but she's retired now. If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
Paimon doesn't really...
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me.
Yeah.
And to think, I was just about to put forward
Oh
a
god,
suggestion.
thank you, Paimon, for your blabbermouth.
Oh, Paimon...
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now seems like
What
an
is
appropriate
art?
time to revisit it. What do you think is the meaning of art?
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts. I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so serious.
No. Nilou's answer far surpasses yours.
Ooh.
And it is close to my own. The meaning of art comes not from its creators, but from its audience. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience.
True.
This is something that the academia can never understand.
Yeah, you seem to have many stories of your own.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex and sophisticated of works, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilou's performances.
It was that right?
Everyone here
Yeah.
had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance.
I love his voice.
In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey, don't say
Aw.
something like that.
I see, he's also a critic.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated
True.
their whole audience.
Like Rotten Tomatoes.
Captivated even me.
Or basically any review sites, you know, when you watch some movies or some shows, like, there's something that the audience will like and the critics don't like. You know, Black Adam. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I mean, Black Adam is literally like, kind of like a formulaic plot point. It's a very formulaic, it's kind of like a missed point on the origin story. But it's actually a really wonderful experience for me, at least.
I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek.
You can actually write those stories into, you know, not reality, but he can write the stories and perform it have something to perform to the audience.
Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining,
Yeah.
art must be appreciated by others to confer value.
Yeah, fuck AI art.
If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilou, you need to remember one thing. You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted. You cannot give it up, not even to the Academia.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
That's actually pretty meaningful.
You care a lot about the theater.
Oh.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had
Well,
that
because
in
you.
him at all.
Well, because you're fucking judgmental, you fucking cockroach. Alright, who's getting the last one? The mother? Yep.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the Academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
So that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say,
time heals all
wounds. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting soon.
That's actually cool.
He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts.
Human-made concepts.
It all depends on how we choose to see things.
You have a point.
Damn.
Nilou, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
Well, she's already a first-rate adventurer.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
When is where's the debate go? Foreign classes or shows. Okay, so these are the customers. Alright, so I guess it's already going to be the time, 10:30 p.m. So I guess as always, this happened to me. It's going to be a break time. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna turn off my microphone for a bit, and I'm just gonna put the timestamp in the description so you guys can actually skip for you guys to continue. Right, let me take a break. Alright. Welcome back. For those who have time skipped there. Just having a little break there. Also did something for academics because our classes are near. It's gonna be January 16, so I don't know if I'm gonna make some content here, gonna push my content here, so definitely gonna expect some less and probably no content, So here we go. Let's now continue the debate. Alright, sorry, we're out of shirt business.
Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Of course not.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support. No doubt about that.
I thought there would be like random customers we were going to talk, but instead we're just the NPCs we just met along the way.
Mine too! So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Oh?
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Motherfucker! Holy... Oh my god, oh god, stop. Stop. Okay. Stop. It's already evening. I cannot laugh. Oh god. Looks like someone from MiHoYo, probably from the English department, knows about the memes. And I think they actually integrated this. Oh god. It's transcending.
Exactly. They want to look down on us? Ha! We'll look down on them first.
Damn. We've never thought that the touch some grass is becoming irrelevant now, huh?
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art.
True.
If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
Okay.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Okay, just a minute. Okay.
Good. Inaya should also be back soon.
Oh, okay, so there's going to be probably a recollection of what's happening because I took a long break because I probably took a break there. Probably I'm gonna forget some things already now. So, art is a human expression according to the playwright. For the theater manager, the theater is a livelihood and also a performance. Oh god, I'm actually making mistakes now. And for the mother, it's a livelihood, right? I think she's the one from the livelihood. God damn it, can you please recollect me?
Abi, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilou. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
Okay. Refused.
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big
Huh?
time.
What?
What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
Okay, please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened.
Oh no, guilt tripping!
She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us. So she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So even after we decided to go for the debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support it.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
She's too harsh on herself. No one should bear all the blame.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic.
Yeah.
How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start?
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite.
Whoa.
She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry.
Alright. Find Inaya outside the city. Holy fuck, that's actually too far. Surely there's going to be a combat related here, you know, to test out Nilou's skills. Jesus Christ, already evening. Oh god. Okay, I know that Nilou is going to be like a permanent here, but we only have like one Hydra and one Denjo, so I know that she specializes in that situation. But you know what? Let's see. Because I already have a party over here, and currently she's my because as you can see, this is a current party. They're not fully built yet, and they're targeting, and they're basically like my new targeting, you know, targeting for team, you know, friendship, farming like that. But I'm also like having another party because I know that Nilou's party will not be fully usable, so I'm gonna have a Wanderer party. So yeah, just wish me luck, I guess. Okay, she's here.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first. Did you hear that?
Is that
I
Inaya?
heard it too. Let's investigate.
That's not a hilly trail anymore, huh? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Quick!
Sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Give me this!
Yes, we're almost there. Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Okay, there's a time, oh god, oh god.
Terminate!
Move!
I'll settle this. Position, propagate!
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh wait, why do we have a boost? Huh. So is there someone has a special buff effect? And also, why did it change today? It turned today, so basically the entire thing is all happening during daytime?
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time. Sorry. I'm causing trouble for you again.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
But everyone else is trying so hard.
Everyone's working together.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished.
Well, that doesn't answer your question. It's actually gonna add more problems if you're gone, no? Like, holy shit, you're so ready, and then you are out there like being so pessimistic and having a self-doubt to yourself, and it's not all about you, you know?
You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilou, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater. You can't eat your cake and have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father.
Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor. I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could, but he still wasn't satisfied.
I see.
Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me.
So you say kind of like a relation, ever since this kind of dialogue appears, it's kind of relation to Asian parents, because yeah, definitely it always happens in Asia, but I don't know if there's also happening in country. But this is like stereotype in Asia, where basically parents will disown you for everything unless if you go into more demanding jobs, engineer, doctor, lawyer. And they really, I don't know if there's going to be a dialogue, but they really love to compare to others, especially here in the Philippines. We Filipinos always, in every family reunion, there's always going to be that one relative who always ask, oh, what's your job? What's your job? And you said, let's just say that you're just, we're on arts. Let's go with that. And then they said, oh, what kind of job is that? Just look at your cousin. She or she's already in the Dubai. Like, oh my God, why is it kind of like that? Isn't that so boring? Aren't you afraid? Like, they so fucking love that. They fucking love to disown you. And probably this still happens today, So I think this is really hits home to some Asian art, to probably for people who live in Asia, probably so to some people. Let's not gonna go with the specific. And this has already happened to me, but it's a good thing that my mom is very supportive. I'm convinced that I love journalism because I wanted to challenge myself, and probably I want to challenge myself to talk to more people, and I wanted to visit to farther places and probably know about the society. To be honest, with this journalism, I don't know if I'm even qualified to go to an actual media company, or just go with some basic company, or probably some random job that I am not even qualified for. But still, it actually helped me to gain an experience, especially like this. I'm now talking some rambling things about relation in reality, and before I'm also probably going vocal in terms of the politics and everything. Not too much on the internet, because in terms of politics, a pretty taboo subject, and also excuse me, and also here, giving related to problems and giving insights of what it is. So in terms of my writing and specialty, it's still a problem for me, but time by time I'm not gonna say that I'm always improving myself, but I'm actually seeing myself as an improvement and trying new other things to actually write down what I really want, not just for a simple assignment, because of course this is journalism. Journalism can also be a pretty much a exhausting job too, And I also tried some French other things. I'm also trying to do some arting, some drawing, mostly anime drawing. But bit by bit, I'm getting a progress. But I don't know if I'm ready to post it, so I'm still having some self-doubt. So yeah, I just want to have a commercial break and talk about this. So I think that's basically I wanted to share to all of you guys.
I'm no genius, but whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius? Yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off, that I could finally make father feel some modicum of joy. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side. You think you should be proud of third place? Reflect on why you weren't first. I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought he went overboard. They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology or any words of comfort. I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie or friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. As if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Ricardo's opinion, Kashi's opinion. Wait. I'll probably go with the expression, you know. Wait.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
No.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
I'm probably gonna pick this one.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art.
Oh.
No form of art is inherently superior.
I'll be honest, this one is much better.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
But I'm also conflicted in this
Art
one.
must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Oh god. Which one is better?
Art must first...
This one?
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
They are in equal terms. In terms of this interpretation. They are equal, so I'm now conflicted which of these two is the best. The crowd, the audience, or from the playwright.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Appreciated by others. First be appreciated.
Everyone is free to appreciate art.
Okay.
Art must...
Okay. No one is superior. The value comes first.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
First be appreciated by others to confer value. Oh god, I'm now conflicted. Alright. Okay, which one is literally the best? Which one is literally the top? I think since we're talking about here like a father who is not appreciated and it has like a superior, and based on what's happened and based on what Inaya's story is, based on Inaya's experiences, he feels like he is superior to others. He's feeling superior, not even probably, I don't know, from the family, but probably even from work. But yeah, since it's in his self, everything wants to according to his wishes. So I think the best opinion I will give here is probably the crowd.
Everyone is free to appreciate art.
Because no form of art is inherently superior. So if I'm gonna connect here into superiority complex here, then I think this might be the best option to me. sure, like the appreciated by others first is probably like kind of viable option too because he needs to experience something. As like Nilo said during the beginnings of the story quest, she she said that art needs to be experienced, and I mean art and art must be experienced to something to enjoy though. So that's like I'm kind of connecting here with Nilo and Kasani's opinion here. So I guess I'm gonna go with this one.
No, there should be something else that's more relevant.
Motherfucker, I talk too much and it's nothing?
No.
Bruh.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life.
Oh, okay.
But she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing.
Oh my god. Holy shit, I kind of feel guilty. I wasted all my words and your time. I kind of share what my opinion is, but the game doesn't let me to. Holy fuck, what a waste. There's still a prompt there.
She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. Interpret it? I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us.
It's your choice.
Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find. Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
True. You don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore. This is your new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right.
Yeah, don't get affected.
Together, there's bound to be a way.
Yeah.
You're right.
Do not be affected.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's right. That's the spirit. Ooh. Let's go, Paimon. Finally. We are now connected to each other.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us.
Yep.
I know how to make him accept.
Alright. Let's go.
This could be difficult. Oh boy. Man, kind of disappointing in that part a while ago. Like I just basically rambled earlier about what's going to be the best option because for me, because for me, like, it's kind of, I need to find something that connects to what the story is giving is to us. This is a story quest, so I'm trying to find a way, or trying to find the best words or the best thinking to actually give us something to give something that I actually interpret. So that's my interpretation. They said that they're giving interpretation in it. What's my interpretation? And that's how I interpret it. So it's still kind of weird how the universe decided to go like, just kidding, lol. Fuck your ramble philosophies there. We already have your answer given to you. Just pick it randomly. So it's kind of waste, to be honest. But I think this video will eventually going to stay what my interpretation is. It will hold, okay, let's say that in a proper way. It kind of holds me on what interpretation I would like to give. Okay, so I hope we're too ready about this. Oh, looks like we're actually involved in some other academian scene, huh? Wish me luck. Uh-oh. Are you part of the audience? Wait, is this? What do you do? Wait, what is this? Wait, what? I'm doing something. Next. Oh, it's actually one of those quests. Oh yeah, so it's actually one of those quests after you do something and then there'll be some new quest to appear. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm gonna play that. Probably gonna play that on my personal time.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
Let's recollect our thoughts, please.
You were great! Talk like that during the debate.
Thanks for that, but I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler.
We haven't broken any rules. Lots of people are rooting for us.
I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
There's still one problem left unsolved.
What's left?
The theater's existence. Is it only for art and performance?
Isn't a theater just...
Bruh!
You're not asking what the
Theater does, but what it is.
Let me think.
Uh-oh.
How can I put this?
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
The value of theater's existence.
Art must first...
Okay, so probably this is going to be the,
Mr. Zubair has been... Everyone is free. Inaya really wants to win.
Okay, probably this is going to be the answer, right? I mean...
Got it.
It's already obvious. It basically adds to the bubble, so yeah.
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it.
Yeah.
Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us, and its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing, and we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event, but Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
This may be his weak point. Inaya said that her father doesn't care for interpersonal relationships.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more...
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And it's set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much?
Yeah.
Did something good happen?
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win.
No.
No.
We will.
We will win, Inaya.
Fingers crossed.
Well, let's see if his father's gonna change her mind like a Darman. like a Darman episode. The reason we are gathered here. It's a night debate. Damn, to think that the ending that Paimon concluded is like a Darman debate? Kind of weird, to be honest.
Everything is ready. The only thing left is to wait until the day after tomorrow.
I hope I'll actually be able to get some sleep over the next 2 nights.
Alright. Well, good luck, I guess. Alright, before that, let me take a piss. Alright? Yes, sir. Alright. Now ready. 2052. The day after tomorrow is here. Let's set it up in morning. Surely it's impossible to actually talk the entire debate while happening in the evening and morning. Or probably like late in the afternoon, right? Well, it depends on the schedule. Yeah, have a great morning ahead of us. Bruh. 15 to 18 o'clock. Wow, thank you, Mr. Thank you. I love it. I love the interpretation of this one. Oh, now they're gone.
It's already debate time. We did a lot of preparations with Nilou. Hopefully they were helpful.
Alright, now we're gonna change him into a Darman episode. You know those, no matter what happened, no matter how bad they are instantly changed. Moved away without words. Okay, seriously, where's actually the debate? Is it the Grand Bazaar? Okay, it is. I thought it's gonna be in the Academia or some other places, but yep, there's gonna be a lot of audience, surely. No, it's the same people.
Hello and welcome everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the Academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator.
Sure, you're not a paid actor.
I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater.
Okay, this is already a red flag. So you are saying that there is indeed a knowledge that everyone needs, but instead you're blaming something that people wanted to. You know, it's not just literature. You know, there are many forms of art. Okay, not just in, you know, since you love books, not just in literature.
In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. Can Nilou stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilou.
Okay.
First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However...
Let's see.
The most important thing about an experience is how you...
No.
Art must first be appreciated by others to
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the... Everyone is free to
Okay.
appreciate art. Inaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feeling.
So I think I'm just gonna randomly guess because I'm not gonna waste my time rambling and something because this is surely scripted. Or probably not. Okay, so it's looked down on the art but something on the standard.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing...
So standard.
Don't think...
No.
Don't think...
Standard. Oh, the crowd.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations.
But for the audience...
Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening?
True.
Why is someone from the Academia judging that?
1 point.
Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Alright, that's a 1 point.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding.
Well, you do know that there are some people behind it who create these words, you know?
Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is...
Okay, not from the art, but let's go with this one. Yes!
Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works.
Yes.
If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow?
True. You can create complicated things and make it a simple one, and that will easily follow the audience.
That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
Yes.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
A place of ignorance, damn.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
Ooh.
You tell them, Nilou.
Let's go.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs.
1 point.
Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion.
What?
Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention.
Motherfucker, you're a paid actor.
Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilou. You're doing
Okay.
great.
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters.
Why are you making him first?
The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law.
Okay,
So you
what
must
kind
now
of
pay
law?
the price for your transgression.
What kind of law?
This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings. Or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial.
Okay, this is going to be the
Regardless,
manager.
that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so
The
I
manager.
need to focus on...
The manager. Where is he?
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this.
I just hear you stutter.
So long as this matter is discussed within the academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position.
He's a paid actor.
However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Oh, it's getting defensive, getting covered.
Nilou's definitely won this point, right?
He'll bite back. Still can't let her guard down.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the academia's policies on numerous occasions.
Jesus Christ, why are you basing on your policy and even the performance? Jesus Christ, maybe you created your own laws.
Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
I figured that's his backup plan.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income.
Oh shit!
Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building.
Here's the attack!
And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilou.
Don't get riled up, he's intentionally provoking you.
Right.
Calm down.
I need to keep calm, but he just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
Let go.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose.
Art must first be
Inaya really wants.
Okay, this one.
Carries everyone.
Yes.
Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore. But she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Sorin, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. And they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them. For every single one of us.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experience. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests.
Jesus Christ, it's making my blood boil.
But they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin. However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
So you're basically a loner.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remains hypothetical before
They're all based on study.
Whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented in the academia.
Okay, so I'm literally getting the kind of like the situation. They're all based on research and not on purely like in logical reasons. So technically, this is getting out of hand right now. Surely he's a paid actor because he's an academian researcher, so of course he should also base too.
The academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction.
Nilou might be setting him up.
A setup? So Nilou's got him?
Good. He said what he said.
Let's go.
The next argument could decide this debate, but is this really the best thing to do?
Oh,
It might be too cruel to Inaya.
Well, I have no other choice. If you're gonna go personal.
She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me. If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul-searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
Concede!
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us.
We are family.
We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Let's go!
Wait, what are you... never mind.
He even fucking won.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
Fantastic job, you're not so brilliant.
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint. It looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Inaya.
Defensive
Likely
mode.
won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Let's go. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, Paimon is floating?
During the debate, you said that
to learn how to dance from Nilou.
That's a great wish. But with your shyness, are you really going to be okay going up on stage?
Well, there's nothing wrong with to try.
I'll try my best. Nilou wasn't born an expert either.
Yeah. I know something? Yep. Good girl, Anaya. Alright. That's actually a pretty cool debate, to be honest. I think the last part really did put the itch to the father. I don't know how like actual debates work, but they sometimes go to personal things. I think that's how it actually works, right? But it's up to how the debate will win, you know. So yeah, personal things matter, I guess.
Oh, it's you.
Hello, feeling calm?
Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
Well, at least all of our preparations paid off.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you.
Now that I've heard some Evelyn's stories, I want to hear yours.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right? Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact.
Maybe not from God's work, but her work.
Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
So that is what art means to people.
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia, even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble.
Well,
thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Well, looks like you won't have to worry anymore.
Although, I do have a small regret.
Inaya?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they
never
managed to have a real conversation with each other.
So I think like there's also no other choice but to use like that argument. I don't know if that's gonna call it an argument, but using like kind of the personal statement, so she can actually, you know, no matter what it takes to win the debate over. So it in the cost. So the cost is still like it damaged her. It damaged her father, like seriously. Because if relationships doesn't matter to him, then what's his purpose of having a daughter? Just to use her as a tool, you know?
Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
That really is a shame.
Yeah. But I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Are you so worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
Oh, another 2 days?
You two are welcome here anytime. Seeing you safe and sound in between adventures will keep me from worrying too much about you. I think I already see you two as people of the Grand Bazaar. Yep, without a doubt.
Thank you, Nilou. I also have an option to dance too, you know. Like literally. No, not background blur, hide character, Nilou smile. I don't know. I don't know how could I actually want to bring Nilou to her adventures, because surely, after probably building her, there's a lot going to be Fontaine, or probably some additional areas here in the next, probably coming updates there. So I don't know. Anyways, let us now wrap up this quest. So I thought it's gonna be like your typical quest, but it's actually much better than I anticipated. It actually taught me, also actually gives me a reflection on what art is. It's really sad because nowadays in the reality, there's this thing called AI art, and I really can't see that in here. If there's like a superior or a person who holds a position in power, saying that art is trash or like he disowns art, but in reality, art is basically trashed by the society. And with the emergence of AI art, that many people are fucking inflated their egos and saying that they are willing to take over the job. And it's quite sad for me because it's the passion that they really want to do, and yet there are still people out there who really want to bash them because of what they do, and not simply it's just, I could say that they think that it's just mere drawing or something to be appreciated. But when AI art is getting talked about, you can clearly see the change on the people's mind, and still having that same mindset that art is still a mere drawing and not a human expression. So I think that's basically my reflection. Even though I'm really not an artist, I'm just practicing to be an artist, and I can already sentiment their pain and their loss. Not the loss, but their another reason to be suffering from this one. The pressure. So yeah, but there's still people who draws arts right now, multimedia arts, fine arts, and with those people seeing those, I guess this fight is not yet over. Oh yeah. God damn it. So yeah, I still believe that art is still there. And I don't know if it's gonna translate to reality, but I don't know if it's still gonna, let's say, connect to people. Oh, we're not having a cutscene, but an idle animation. Let's go.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on.
Oh, really?
So please, give her your support.
Let's go.
Hinaya's taken her place on the stage. Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
A lot of things came together to make it happen.
Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
And Sharif's mercy.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance. He didn't have to agree to the debate.
You do have a point there. The whole demolition thing was going overboard. But he really could have banned Nilou and the others from dancing.
Yeah, I think that's really the probable cause there.
If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well.
Yeah, he's still
it's
affected
not like
by
we
it.
can understand how people like him think.
Yeah, enough of him
Let's
now.
focus on watching the performance. Huh? Wait. Look who the cat dragged in!
Here it goes.
Isn't that Inaya's father?
Let's go greet him.
Oh, it's you two. I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Are you looking?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
Shouldn't you be busy?
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest.
Ooh, got burned.
I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
I see, so he actually acted on his own.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show. I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
So you still consider her your daughter?
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes.
Come on, have a proper father-daughter conversation.
Do not tell her that I was here.
Okay.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Okay.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you.
Oh, the embroiderment.
I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Well, it looks like they have something that connects to them.
Yeah.
A manner.
She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them
Yeah.
right now.
Just take the time.
All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate.
No problem.
So, we made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
What's that?
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa! This is amazing!
Oh, a
It's
miniature.
so detailed and polished!
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Reika or Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece. As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Oh yeah, we actually didn't see dance. Oh yeah, we actually didn't see them dance, you know. Even Inaya. That's kinda sad. Thank you all for being considerate. According to custom, she'll drop the formality just accept it, right? No, just fuck it.
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Aww. Can you have at least a dance cutscene? Aww. Well, that's kinda sad. Oh, there they are! Miniatures of Theater. Wait! Oh wait, what the fuck I thought they are? At least that's actually kind of giving me some, ramble, some philosophy things.
Life is so
The G, oh, there they are. So these are the NPCs. This is the manager. Alright, this is actually cool. So yeah, originally I'm going to conclude with the AI art thingy, but since there's already another cutscene, still kind of sad that we didn't see them perform. Like even in Aya, like they promised, but well, it all ends well. So tomorrow will be the last of the 3 story quests I wanted to finish. And tomorrow we're gonna do Nahida story quest. So I guess that this is gonna be I guess that tomorrow will be like the last day of me, doing some live stream. So anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. If you like it, please leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on my socials in the description down below, and also comment so I can see your feedback. And I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.